All right, guys, here we go. I'm trying to diagnose some issues. We got misfire codes whenever we start up. I'm on E85 right now, first tank in about 7 tanks in 93. I do have a catch can. You guys know that this thing works like a charm, but what I have done, I've pulled this this line here, and it's dirty. So normally this catch can over here on the driver's side is not needed, but I think that in this case, it might be. So let's take a look. I got pretty much clean fingers here. Something interesting inside of here, I'm gonna show you in just a second, that this is filthy on the inside of the throttle body. Not a normal thing. Should not be getting oil and debris and stuff like that inside your throttle body. It should be clean, but check this out. Got a little Q-tip. Let's just see what we get. And yeah, we got some, come on camera, some little dirt in there. Let's go to this side. And let's just see. Yeah. So we are getting some oil blow by, and this PVC line over here, you should not be getting a lot of oil through your driver's side. But all right, let's check the throttle body. All right, I've already had my fingers in there once, but let's just see. Oh, it's hot. Camera. So yeah, we got some dirt inside of there. I don't know if this is what my issues are or not. I'm about to pull this whole thing out and really look at it, but yeah, look at all of that nasty stuff. Clean, clean, clean. Let's just see. So it's clean. That's clean. So the intake is good. It's mostly good. As much as I can get down in there. Yeah, that's clean too. What in the hell? Okay, here's our throttle body. Let's flip this guy. Yep, that's nasty. All right, that's kind of sick. Shouldn't be like this. This should be clean. I mean, I'm not an expert mechanic. I'm not, that's not my profession. I'm just a gearhead like most of you guys probably watching this video, but I would say that you probably should have a clean manifold. I think that this catch can is doing its job. I think that we have some blow by coming through the driver's side, which is kind of a not normal thing, because most people argue that the driver's side catch can is kind of a waste of money, but at this point I'm not sure. We might actually need that. I'm gonna check the vacuum lines. We were gonna check the spark plugs because I think we have an issue there too, but I'm not really sure. So feel free to comment down below throughout this video as you see something, or if you have recommendations. I am running a 530 full synthetic oil through the car, have been doing that for about 10 to 12,000 miles. And generally do not have an engine tick issue. These 1819s have direct injection. We all know what DI sounds like, and if you don't, it is a constant tick. It's a tick, 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 normal. This is not an engine tick video for one, but I don't know what's up. So we're just gonna go around the car, we're gonna check everything, see if we can find any other issues going on so that we can get this thing in tip-top shape, because I am throwing misfire codes regardless of tune revisions and all that. Data logged it. Supposedly everything looks good, but we're still having misfire issues. This is not against the tuner. This is, I think something else is going on. So that's what we're doing. We're troubleshooting in this video, just trying to hunt down some gremlins and go from there. But again, all of you guys that have more mechanical skills than me, please, and there's probably a lot of you, please feel free to chime in the comments. Let me know what's up. What do you think? Should we go to a thicker weight oil than a 530? Because we're still naturally aspirated. So maybe like a 540, maybe a Rotella T6 was recommended to me. All right, we're gonna continue with the video, hunt down stuff, whatever we can find, and go from there. One more time, I want to emphasize this is not an engine tick video. This is not one of those videos criticizing the 1819 Mustangs. I love this car. I've been one of the only YouTubers online that have actually been defending these cars. And I can already hear the comments. I can already see them, what everybody's going to be saying. But, you know, the thing is, we are pretty much full bolt on, minus, you know, like a Cobra Jet intake manifold. Some other, this is the stock one. It's not ported. It's not anything. It's just OEM. We may do something like that in the future, an upgrade. But, you know, we are chasing that in a build. We're chasing that 10-second quarter-mile pass. And then we're going to possibly do gears. We're going to possibly do more stuff here. Before we do any kind of like forced induction, we're going to do axles, drive shaft, all that crazy stuff. But I do drive this car hard. We do race it. My fastest time ever in about, I think it was negative 300 DA was 11.2 at 124, I believe. But we want to make sure that this thing is running in tip-top shape. Got to find the vacuum lines. We're going to pull the plugs again. I need to do that and just check them because we run ethanol a lot. So it's probably about time that we check them anyway. That looks like new. All right, I'm gonna pull the MAF too, just to double check everything. Why not? This looks pretty clean, pretty normal. There we go. Does not look too bad, honestly. Alrighty, here we go. A few days later, we finally get this in the mail. I went ahead and I ordered the driver's side catch can from JLT. Just because we had a little bit of blow by. So it's been about a week, and I'm going to recheck this again just to see if there's any difference in the dirt that has come through here. And I think that for 90% of the people out there, this might not be necessary, but if you race your car, this might be, because, you know, the more you bounce off your rev limiter, you know, pretty much this side is what catches it all on your passenger side. But your driver's side, you know what? It's at the end of the day, it's more insurance. I'll tell you what, I've been lazy, and I still have my sound tube still in the car, and it's not even connected. It's been like that for a long time, so we're gonna finally rip that thing out of there because that's where the GLT is gonna go. But hopefully, maybe this will, you know, I don't know if it's gonna solve any issues or not, but it'll be something, another preventative measure in place. You know, for any stalling issues that we have. Over the past week, I have had less stalling issues, but something weird that's going on now is that if you give it, let's say you're driving down the road at like 50, 60 mile an hour, you stab it, you go to like 3/4 throttle, you let off of the gas, and then it wants to keep going. So I'm thinking it might be a throttle body issue, maybe the sensor or something like that. Something's going on. It's not vacuum line related. I don't think it's oil, but we might go to a thicker oil anyway. The intake is good. Everything is snug. Everything is perfect. I don't know if we've got any issues here. Something like that. I didn't take all this stuff apart, but you know, this is more vacuum line stuff. But I don't know. We're just troubleshooting again. We went ahead and got this, so we're going to throw it in the car. We've been data logging. We've been sending to the tuner. Everything looks good. Everything looks hunky-dory fine. So I don't know what in the world is going on with my car. That's why we haven't honestly put it back on the track yet. You know, I've been dying to get back on the racetrack and then bring you guys some awesome content, but we have to diagnose issues before we do that because I don't want to hurt the car. And I know I can hear in the comments again, oh, you're racing your car, you're beating it to death, blah, blah, blah. Look, it's a Mustang GT. All right, finally, we have our JLT driver's side installed. Very simple, takes you about 5 minutes. If you want something like this, or even the passenger side, highly recommend it. But yeah, as always, links in the description on the JLT stuff. Awesome products. JLT intake is good to go. Check this. There's a little bit of dirt inside of here. Yeah, it was a little bit dirty again. Not too bad, but hopefully this will collect something, and then we'll do a follow-up video on how well this works. Passenger side is 100% worth it. Definitely works quite a bit. I mean, that thing gets full every, like, you know, 3,000 to 5,000 miles. You got to empty that thing out. But this side, I'm sure it'll take a little bit longer. But, you know, if we can prevent any kind of blow by going in, because this is where the lines go. So shorter side, longer side goes down here into the intake right before the throttle body. Because remember, all of this was clean, but we had a little bit of stuff in there. So hopefully this will help. Now, I don't think this is going to solve the problem, but again, you know, hopefully it will help. We have both sides now, so just double insurance there. But that's it. Hopefully we'll have some luck with this. Report back to you soon. Sorry this is a lengthy video for something like this, but again, we're just troubleshooting things. But until next time, I'll see you guys later.